to my channel. Today I'm doing another dun dun anime review. And today I'm doing the review on Fairy Tail. So sit back, relax, and let's get started. In the mythical land of Fiore, magic exists as an essential part of everyday life. Countless magic guilds lie at the core of the magical activity and serve as a venue for like-minded mages to band together and take on job requests. Among them, Fairy Tail stands out the rest of the place of spirit, strength, and family. Lucy Hartfield is a young mage searching for celestial gate keys and her dreams to become a full-fledged wizard by joining the famous guild. In her search, she runs into Natsu Dragiel and his partner, Happy, and who are on the quest to find Natsu's foster father, the Dragon of Igel. Upon being tricked by a man, Lucy falls under an abduction attempt, only to be saved by Natsu. To her shock, he's revealed to be the member of Fairy Tail and invites her to join them. There, Lucy meets the guild's strange member as an ice wizard, Gary Fullblaster, and a magic swordwoman, Ezra Scarlet. Together as a family, they battle the forces of evil, help those in need, and gain new friends along the way, while enjoying the never-ending adventure in Fairy Tail. And this is, hold on guys, if it will load, there we go. This is Happy, the flying cat creature, if that makes sense. But that is the majority of the main cast in the series. Now I will forewarn you, Fairy Tail is very, very, very long. And it is about 175 episodes. It finished airing. There we go. I don't know why I didn't do that. It finished airing in October. It started airing October 13th, 2009. Ended airing March 3rd, 2013. It is also has a manga at the reg. There are many volumes to the series because the manga itself is very long. It is action, adventure, comedy, fantasy, and children. Each episode is 20 minutes per episode, and it is rated PG-13. Now, remind you, when I said the series is very long, it has many series. There are many side stories and also many movies like Fairy Tail OA, Fairy Tail Movie 1, Fairy Tail Movie 2, Fairy Tail X Raven, Fairy Tail the sequel 2014, and also has season 3 and 4, and the final series will be the end of the Fairy Tail series. So remind you, this series is very long, and I mean very, very, very long. Fairy Tail is basically like another battle shoujo, basically. As you can see, Gray is an ice wizard. He is half naked. That's to be expected with his type of training in the series. If you have not seen Fairy Tail before, you will know what I mean if you watch the series itself. Fairy Tail is another battle show anime to join the Glorious World anime adaptation from the manga written by Hiro Mashima of the same name. Now, before you continue reading, I must warn you that if you haven't seen that episode or are a huge fan that cannot take criticism, please refrain from reading this review. However, you have been warned. For those yet reading this review, please keep in mind or listen to this review and open mind on what you are going to read. Intentionally, when looking about Fairy Tail, there are some reasons I dislike the series and why I like it, but here are some reasons to why. First of all the arcs are very short. They are short doesn't mean they're short episodes, which means that there are a lot of things they couldn't do, which are bigger stories, adventures, and exploring some of the more side characters, etc. Every arc ended up being boring to me and not memorable. The arcs also make it so predictable. They have to go there without knowing much, be beaten by the enemy easily, get back up and run after them and beat them, a little talk afterwards, and then going home. There are a bunch of fillers in the series, and the fillers are also very horrible, but sorry. Like the Daphne arc and the Starry Key filler arc, just unbelievably bad. But the other filler arc is just the second longest arc in the whole series. For those who might argue that Fairy Tail has less filler, let me point out that Fairy Tail has 38 filler episodes out of a total of 175. That's 21% filler, which is quite a lot. And then let's take a nice cue at the backstory to help multiple characters and ruined it. Bringing Lizana back to bring her back without a good explanation, and afterwards nothing has changed. He barely talks to Natsu, which isn't important in the story. It was better when she was gone. Her being back does nothing, basically ruins the whole flashback was supposed to show how much she thought of Natsu, her thought of her, and how Evan decided to get stronger after, well, losing her, and her sister, Marjane, changed to be nicer, etc. There's no training, neither any foreshadowing. None of them really changed. They were just really going to training once, but then the creator said, screw it, and they're going to instead get power up in 5 minutes. Natsu has a chance to grow with his powers, and near the beginning, he learned that he could use his flame to hold things or whatever. He forgot right after that and lost a good chance. It hasn't shown up again yet. Natsu is a horrible character. He's the main protagonist of the worst type, cocky yet can't prove it, always runs ahead and gets beaten easily by the enemy. Then he gets up and is able to beat the main boss of the arc. He needs a power up every fight or he loses. Sometimes he has to get insulted until he's angry enough to beat them. And why the hell they can't just give him a fire lacquer to use in fight? He always has to get the fire from some inconvenient way. He even forgave Gorel after he beats Lucy like for an hour. Talks to him all nicely about dragons after their fight. I can't even care about any of the characters. They're one-dimensional, stereotypical, and lack even the little bit of depth that stories sometimes even require. Natsu's power is supposed to be unique, yet every arc as they run into a new Dragon Slayer, then they run to a God Slayer that power will be more stronger than the Dragon Slayer counterpart. It's like he's making this up as it goes. The comedy is annoying. Natsu's vehicle sickness, it got boring when it screwed up his chance to fight, which is like probably the 8th episode after it's just been used way too much, and he has messed up with his spine multiple times since. And then, well, as I mentioned before my screen went blank on me, that I mentioned Gray strips every episode. They haven't thought of giving him a jumpsuit whatsoever. Every comedy is boring. The only person who says something funny is Happy. And the action sucks. All the fighting were interesting, and of course they're full of random power-ups and bad comedy. The animation of the fights were mediocre, and the fights end not to consuming fire in some convenient way for the plot or getting help from his Namike, and magically beating them who seems overpowered and strong until now. The story is, well, nothing special. Nothing has really changed since the beginning. One, the time skip, I totally forgot about mentioning that. It was horrible. A 7-year skip. They don't even let the main trains or whatever. They come back, were easily able to beat the enemy that almost beaten them 7 years ago and have been trained the whole time they were there, were just gone. In all, Fiore happens to be one of the worst battle children I have ever seen, and this comes from every guy who has seen a fair amount of children, which this, my and rant has ended. Those reigns, from my opinion, for being reviewed, even with licensed through Funimation and other properties. I don't know. I give it like a 7.9 out of 10. I watched the other seasons. Sometimes I'm like, the other seasons could have done a lot better. But if you watch the other seasons, comment down below in the comment sections if you liked the original season of Fairy Tail and didn't mind for the filler arc, or did you like the other seasons that came after this, or the final stage, which I eventually will discuss on this channel. But thank you for tuning into my anime review. Comment down below if you joined my little rant of Fairy Tail, because I feel like there should be more to it, but that's just my opinion. But thank you for tuning into my little rant of Fairy Tail and its anime review on Martin Luther King Day. I hope you'll have a great day, and I'll see y'all next time for another dun anime review. Until then, see you next time. Bye.